What's up, guys? Marcus here with BlackOvis. I'm here with John Barklow, the Senior Product Line Manager at Sitka Gear, and in front of us is the Apex Pant. It's one of our staff favorites. Almost every single person in our office, this is the go-to pant, and I know that you personally designed this pant. So let's talk about why, one, we think it's so awesome, but why you designed it the way you did.
Yeah, so first of all, I'm mainly an archery hunter. That's what I do. And so what I wanted to do is try to build more of an archery specific pant. Now I think this has become more than that, but that was kind of the intent. The other thing we wanted to do is try to build the quietest technical pants in the Sitka line. So again, I think we did that, which obviously dovetails back to archery, but this is just a great pant for those fall seasons. It could be archery, there's lots of early rifle seasons, but this is that pant where, you could wake up in the morning, it could be cool, it could get hot during the day, and then potentially it could even snow at night, right? And so there's a little bit of dynamic weather. So, this pant has a lot of versatility, has a lot of broad range of temperatures it can be worn in, and still provide all that performance that we're looking for in a technical hunting pant. When we went to design this pant, the first thing you try to do is you come up with the concept, but then the next thing you do is, can we actually build it? Is there a fabric, a textile in the world that meets the criteria we're looking for? And what we found with the Apex Pant is it didn't exist. So the fabric you see here only exists for Sitka. We built this, we had a set of criteria. I think you've touched on quite a few of them: quiet, durable, kind of that, dump heat, but still keep you warm. That exists only with Sitka, with this fabric. And so this is, what we call, kind of the technical term is an engineered knit. So this is a face fabric. We bonded it to this engineered knit, and it's got these little raised squares on the inside that you referenced. So that does a couple things. One, it lets the main fabric sit off your skin to promote airflow. So that's why it's going to move heat when it kind of heats up in the middle of the day. And that's why we put like mesh pocket bags in the front pockets and the cargo pockets to help dump that heat. But the other thing that this engineered knit does in these raised bumps is it actually adds a bit of insulation when you need it as well. So you can layer underneath it, you can wear it with just a pair of boxers, but often in these fall seasons, the weather can be so dynamic, especially if you're going up in elevation, then coming back down, moving from state to state. You need something that's going to keep you in the field and not have to, carry 2-3 pants. That's not practical. So that's kind of where we started. But then we wanted to build in some, very specific features for kind of that archery hunter. South Cox helped us kind of develop this. Kendall got to wear this pretty early on. So we have removable knee pads, because often, again, when you're archery hunting, you're crawling in on critters. You can remove them if you'd like. I tend to keep mine in. We've got rangefinder. So within the cargo pocket, we have smaller pockets that fit like a rangefinder. You could put some
that's
calls
on both
sides.
correct? Okay.
So you could put rangefinder on one side, calls or wind check on the other. So if you're crawling in, you have smaller pockets where things aren't going to rattle around. We tapered the legs so that when you do go in on that final stalk and you take your boots off, one, you're not going to have a lot of material swooshing to get there, and then when you do have to pull your sock up over your pant, you're not going to have a lot of material to shove down in your sock. So we really tried to think and build, like, in my mind, the perfect kind of archery pant. But the awesome thing is to see the adoption of this with rifle hunters. And the seasons that they're wearing it in has just been, fantastic to see.
Awesome. Well, I think you guys knocked it out of the park on this build. The design, clearly there's a lot that has been thought about when designing this pant. And there's a lot of intent here. Even just going down to the mesh pockets, another thing to dump heat. And I believe on the inside,
those are mesh as well.
Those are mesh as well that hold the knee pads in. There's a lot, and it shows. This is why it's one of our favorite staff picks, because it's a powerhouse, and you really can.
Yeah, that's cool.
Take this through the season so well. And you're right, the adopters, not just in the archery field, but rifle. this will go across a lot of different, like even whitetail. I know a lot of whitetail hunters that have used this as well. And I think it really does go across multiple seasons and categories of hunting very well.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I'm very pleased how it came out.
Awesome. Well, let us know if you've used this pant. What do you think about it? If you have any other questions, make sure to comment below. We'd be happy to answer them. Thanks, John.
Thanks.